The new year has come and new leaves are turned. It's Friday, January 4th, 2013, 10 o'clock p.m. on radiomackinac.org. So that means that this is Make and Break.
Direct from Mackinac Island and from within the Make and Break studio, you are listening to Make and Break Radio on radiomackinac.org.
With your host, Daniel Calvin. After 100 days of P90X, I had no results, so I tried Q100Z. 2 hernias and a distended colon later, still no super ripped abs. And a hernia is not what the ladies are looking for in ripped abs. Thanks to a post that I saw on the wall of a friend on Facebook, today I learned that January of 2013 is National Stalking Awareness Month. You're listening to Make and Break Radio on radiomackinac.org. When did dog food for old dogs and engine oil for old engines become a real thing? Why, back when I was a boy, 1 bottle of Motor Honey used to take care of both.
Welcome back to the Real Straight Stock with Daniel Sir Six-a-Lot Kelvin.
The views expressed on the Straight Talk may not be the views of the Make and Break staff or the radiomackinac.org management.
I'm gonna give it to you straight.
Some would call me curmudgeonly from time to time. I would just say that I'm finicky to a fault for simplicity, I guess. What I mean to say is that I have habits, shopping habits. When I go to the store, I want to buy the thing that I buy every time. I'm not a coupon user in Michigan, nor in Ohio would I be a coupon user. That sort of thing just doesn't interest me. If I need mayonnaise, I'm going to go to the store and I'm going to buy Hellmann's. I'm not going to buy Kraft mayonnaise just because I'm just going to let that go. Just because I'm going to save 27 cents. It doesn't make any sense to me. What I'm getting at is there are things that I want to have in my larder or in my medicine cabinet because that's what I like to have around. That curmudgeonliness is something that I've been told concerns some people because I haven't been around long enough to be a curmudgeon. When I buy deodorant, I want Old Spice, regular, antiperspirant deodorant. Do you have any idea how hard that is to find? I have a razor that the handle is great. It's a nice heavy aluminum handle. The Atra 2 blades, they work okay. I only need 2 blades. It's fine. I don't have that heavy of a beard. You know how hard it is to find anything for that razor? I can't just go to the store down the road. I can't even go to the store just over the water. I have to go all the way to Petoskey to find razors for this thing. Nonetheless, I stock up. Once I figured out what was going on, it was easy. Lately, I've noticed something, though, that is the bane for all people like myself. I don't know how people function in the world with so many choices. This was inspired by a recent observation in the pharmacy-related aisle for toothpaste. And it also is related to a commercial that I saw, and I'll get to that later. But let's just start off with the toothpaste here. I'm on the Crest toothpaste website right now, and there are 42 different items that they sell that are called toothpaste. One brand alone. Here we go. We have show only. Here are the benefits. Classic Crest toothpastes. Dentist-inspired toothpastes. Sensitivity toothpastes. Whitening toothpastes. Flavor experience toothpastes. Fresh breath toothpastes. Kids toothpastes. This is baffling to me. Classic Crest toothpastes, what are those, just the blue goo that you smear all over your teeth and it doesn't do anything, they just fall out, and then your dentist that you are inspired to then go to says, you should have used the stuff that I inspired. And then, because you're crying, then he suggests that you use the sensitivity toothpaste. my point, I guess, is that is it possible that all of these things could be combined into one? And what the heck is a flavor experience toothpaste? This tastes like pot roast. I think I would actually use that possibly. Now, we go on to the Colgate. Colgate toothpastes. They have so many toothpastes, I can't even go into it. Total Advanced, Optic White. It's got fiber optic cables in it or something. Total. It's Colgate Total, but it's not everything. Reminds me of a cheeseburger at Skyway Drive-In. Mustard and pickle and onion. That's it. That's a cheeseburger with everything. Luminous. I'm assuming that's whitening. Then you got Sensitive, 2-in-1, Sparkling White. And then Cavity Protection. Isn't that the whole point of all of it? Alright, now moving on. Onto the CVS page. Here, this is... I've searched for toothpaste on the CVS Pharmacy webpage. And, oh boy... 202 results. This is bad. Okay, there are 11 different products on the generic CVS Pharmacy brand. Some of the brands you might have heard of, some you haven't. I'm gonna rattle these off. It won't take long. We got Colgate and Crest, Sensodyne. Probably heard of those. Tom's and Maine. Just smell like patchouli. Use that all the time. Oral-B. I didn't even know they made toothpaste. I thought they just made toothbrushes. Aquafresh. No one even knows what that is or how they keep it all separated in the tube. Arm & Hammer, not bad, kind of makes sense. Your grandma used baking soda. Okay, might as well make their own. Or you could just put the baking soda in the Crest, but what do I know about it? Polydent, that's for dentures. So I'm told. It's somehow different. What, it tastes like butt? Because you don't actually stick it in your mouth? I don't understand. Natural Dentist, I don't even know what that means. Biotine. What is that? Archtech? I don't know. Maybe it's got a USB port in it. Listerine toothpaste. I don't know why. Why would they bother? Luster toothpaste. I bet that just polishes your teeth to a shiny gleam. Or a gel. That's somewhat familiar. Rembrandt came out when I was in grade school. Maybe high school. Plus White toothpaste. I thought that was somebody else's brand. Eye White. Lowercase I as well. I wonder if they had to get a license from Apple for that. TheraBreath, Smart Mouth, I should get some of that. My mother would love it. Topol, that's for you smokers. Closest, Stimudent. That sounds like some kind of weird... I don't know if I want to click on that. That sounds like some kind of weird sex toothpaste. Closest alcohol-free oral health rinse. Okay. Well, okay, I'll give it to you. That's not toothpaste, that's a rinse. I won't even get into the rinses. What I'm getting at here is that there are too many things that just don't need to exist. And it's all about market share and getting more of it. And so you need to come up with a new gimmick to do that. So we just get flooded with garbage. And I guess that's just how it is. So I've just wasted possibly 5-6 minutes of your time for me to conclude nothing. Because it's all part of the free market that is wonderful about this world. But meanwhile, I can stand there and look at a shelf 6 feet tall and 8 feet wide of toothpaste. That's an amazing amount of toothpaste. And it's just toothpaste. Oh yeah, in the commercial that I saw, it was for toothpaste specifically made for people over the age of 50. I do realize that people's bodies change as they age, but really? What is in that toothpaste that is any better or worse than the toothpaste that I'm using? And if it's so great, then why am I not using it now? And what is in my toothpaste that isn't in their toothpaste, perhaps, that is destroying their teeth? I don't understand. I just don't get it. And then, so what if I give a 9-year-old kid toothpaste made for somebody over the age of 50? All their teeth fall out. So stupid. This has been Straight Talk Straights, and I'm Daniel Calvin.
with Dan Calvin.
I often lie awake and wonder if people who live in retired missile silos have subterranean house cleaning blues. I learned from Sherlock Holmes that something called the Moor Dance, or possibly even Bog Stomp, would have been over much sooner than River Dance. Well, there you have it. There's the podcast for episode 98 of Make and Break Radio on RadioMackinac.org. This podcast version went a whole lot better than the original live broadcast stream did. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions for the show, contact me at podcast@makebreakshow.com. That's podcast@makebreakshow.com.